Don't think so, because our stadium is built in a way where my office is completely on the inside of our private headquarters, and until now I never invite any manager to go there, and I don't think I'm going to do that with Frank. But like I used to say, a big hug before the game and another big hug after the game. That's for sure, independent of results, independent of who is happy. I think our feelings are going to be forever. I will be always grateful to him for what he gave me as a player, and nothing is going to change. I love the guy. I will always love the guy. I hope he loses Sunday. I don't think it's a question for me. I don't know. I don't know how to answer to you. I know that he's a manager with potential. I know that his young players are some of the best young players in English football. I know that he has a great core of experience and quality players. When you look to William, Alonso, Rudiger, Kante, when you look to all these guys, you are speaking about some of the best players in the Premier League. When you look at the young guys, they are, I think, almost all of them now, even full internationals with England. You are speaking about a fantastic squad. So I'm not surprised that they are doing well.
One final one from me. Do you have an update on Hugo Lloris? I know that he has been training, but what's the latest in his progress of getting back into the team?
He's a champion, and not just a champion of the world. He's also a champion as a professional. Works very, very hard, very brave, accelerates processes, but there are limits of that acceleration of process with such an important injury. But he's doing amazingly well. He's working with a different group of people, since the physios until the goalkeeper coach is working really, really hard. And it's difficult to set up a date. I would say February. Probably I will be not far from it if I say February. And of course February goes from the 1st until the 28th or 29th? 29?
This year.
So 29.
George.
Jose, hello. I watched you on Sky Sports earlier this season. You was at Anfield and you said you was worried about Chelsea.
I was good, no?
Very good, very good. But you saw this collapse coming? From this Chelsea collapse, the way you spoke about their defending against big teams?
Well, it's a collapse that keeps them fourth in the Premier League, and that keeps them in the Champions League, playing an amazing knockout against Bayern Munich. If that is a collapse, it's not a bad collapse. They are fine.
But you made some big progress against them in recent weeks, closing down this top four race.
Because we won our matches. In 15 points we did 15, no? We did 12. Yeah, so we did lots of points. Even losing a match, no draws, so we won matches, we did lots of points. When opponents lose some matches, you have the chance to approach. That's a difficulty when you chase. That's a difficulty. It's like Man City. If Man City now, they win 3, 4, 5 matches in a row and Liverpool doesn't lose points, it looks like they are not doing very, very well. But if they do it and Liverpool loses a couple of matches, then it's a different story. We does, and our direct competitors, Chelsea, United, Wolves, Arsenal, with all these good teams, we managed to do 12 points in such a small period of time, and we had an approach.
Are you ahead of where you want to be in the race for the top four? Did you think you could get in the top four?
In terms of the position, I am ahead of where I expected to be, because you depend always on the results of your opponent, and I couldn't imagine, and I cannot control that Chelsea lost a few matches, that Arsenal lost a couple of matches. The only control that we had was to beat Wolves, and Wolves was in front of us, and now they are behind us. A part of that we cannot control.
You have a great record managing against former players that have become managers. I think you've won 11 out of 12. Do you get an extra kick from managing against players that you used to manage?
I lost against Frank last year.
That was the only one.
Yeah, but I lost.
But do you get an extra buzz out of managing against those players?
No, not at all.
Okay, go to Ellie. And then finish with Charlie.
Tom Gionville is back in training. Is he fit enough to
Yeah.
play part of the weekend?
Yeah, yeah.
Where do you see kind of his role going forward? Is he going to be the passer alongside a defensive midfielder? Is he better in the three for you?
He's a multifunctional midfield player. I'm not telling you the way we are going to play. I'm not even telling you that we are not going to change, because when you get more tactical culture and the players work more time with you, you are able to change. In this moment, clearly you could feel that in the first 2, 3, 4 matches I was very careful of trying to get the players into some stability and some dynamic, but Tanguy can play as a 6, as an 8, as a double. He's a player with a lot of quality. He just need to be physically strong, mentally adapted to the Premier League. The French league is a complete different story, a complete different profile, but fantastic talent. So we are happy that he can help us.
Yeah, I mean, this is your first kind of full week, really, without any interruptions. What kind of different things have you been able to work with the team?
The intensity of the ideas, because the ideas we always tried to bring them to the training pitch. When I say ideas, I say obviously the tactical ideas, but one thing is to do it with lower intensity and lower density, because you played yesterday, because you play tomorrow, and sometimes you don't even do it with real opposition. You do it with what we call passive opposition. In this moment, in this week, was the first week where we managed to do it also using the physical adaptations, and we work at the intensity we like to work, which is an intensity very, very high, because this is the way we try to play, either defensively or offensively. So was fundamentally about that. And between January, February, I think we are going to have a couple of more weeks like that, unless we have some FA Cup replay to play, and then we interrupt one of these possible weeks. But if we don't have draws in our match against Middlesbrough, and eventually in the next round, if we win, then we will be fine, because we are going to have more weeks to work.
Okay, finish with Charlie.
Just on that, having a full week, do you think we'll see a slightly different looking side on Sunday, just having had that benefit?
I hope the team improves. Yes, I think we are improving step by step, but fundamentally we are improving with the matches we play more than the training sessions that we have. Are the matches that are bringing us to do correct things, to do mistakes, to analyze the mistakes, to try to go over the mistakes, which we did, of course, a lot since I arrived. Another thing is to have a training week to work. So I would be disappointed if the team doesn't answer well to the quality they gave me, because they gave me lots of quality and commitment and desire in this week of work.
Lovely. Have the cameras off now, please. Thank you.